Hello and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. Today we're looking at a Toyota Tundra 1794 edition in the color white. Let's take a look. Starting up front, underneath the hood here we have the twin-turbo 3.5-liter V6 engine, automatic transmission, gets up to 389 horsepower, 479 pound-foot of torque, towing capacity up to 10,880 pounds, payload up to 1,576. Up front, LED headlights, customary daytime running lights, fog lights down below. Across your front bumper, you'll find these little round nodules. These are your front parking sensors. And on the grille, right underneath your logo, is your front-facing camera. As we get along to the side here, we have 20-inch alloy wheels. Side mirrors have integrated turn signals, blind spot monitoring, and on the bottom, you'll find an additional camera to contribute to surround view camera effect. On your front doors, you'll also find the 1794 edition badge. Then as you move back, both of your front handles, you'll find this little dimple. This we'll talk about more on your driver's side. As you get back, all of your rear windows come with factory tinting. In the back here, currently have the bed lamps turned on. These can be turned off or work automatically with opening and closing of doors. You'll also notice a couple of cameras in the middle there. We'll talk about that when we get up front as well. Rear windshield is power adjustable. Then approaching the back, across your rear bumper, we have more backup parking sensors. On the bottom, you have your hitch receiver and your spare is mounted underneath. Tundra logo embossed across the back. On your handle is your backup camera. And then to open up your tailgate here, you can reach underneath the handle and press the button. Or if you go along to the driver's side rear tail light, you have a little button release here instead. Give that a press. Either way, it'll pop right open, lower itself down. Tundra logo in the back again here. Take a look along the inside of the bed. It comes with interior lighting, bed rails, and tie-down hooks in all four corners. On the right-hand side, you have an additional power outlet as well. To close it up, just reach down and bring up your liftgate, pop it back into position. Next, let's take a look at the inside. Inside here, your interior upholstery is that 1794 edition tan leather. Comes with cream stitching and texturing on the middle of the seats for some contrast. Second row seat occupants have access to the folding down armrest/cup holders. Easily folds away to increase your seating capabilities. Then next to your middle headrest and passenger headrest, you'll find these little tabs. Give that a pull, and you can now access all of your storage space in behind. We have your toolkit here for your spare, and then we have one of your JBL speakers you'll find all throughout this unit. Very similar down below, you have a little tab here. Give that a pull, and you can now access all of the storage underneath your seats. If it is locked in the upright position, simply pull on that tab in order to release it down to its seating position. Looking upwards, you have panoramic moonroof overhead for everybody inside to enjoy. Then on the back of your front passenger and front driver seats, we have pouch storage. Back of your console, you have your cup holders. 3 variant levels for both cooled and heated seats on either side, and all of your charger options down below. And we currently have the all-weather 1794 edition exclusive mats. Of course, new units also do come with the regular carpeted mats if you prefer that. In your door, you have plenty of storage spaces. You have dual tones of these two different leathers. Our first look at the wood grain trim you'll find all throughout, metallic highlights, and then we have your ambient lighting. Of course, stands out even better in the nighttime. And then we have your sunshade. This unhooks here, rolls all the way up, and then locks into place up top, helping to keep the sun out of the eyes of everyone without impeding on your view. Just as easily unhooks, rolls all the way back down, and goes completely flush in with your door frame. Backing into this little dimple on the outside corner of your handle, this indicates keyless entry, so if you have the key fob on your person, you can simply tap your hand here to lock and unlock. Inside, we have power windows for front and back. You've got your window lock, power lock system, side mirror controls. On the left, this allows you to fold your mirrors in flat with the body of your unit. You can have it done automatically with locking and unlocking, or you can manipulate it manually to adjust it to whatever position you prefer. Underneath that is your memory seat settings, which of course means electronic seat adjustment, back, front, up, down, and lumbar support. We also have your underknee support all the way up front here. Then you have your hood release latch on the bottom left-hand corner of your dash. Above that, controls for your rear bed lamp, automatic headlamps, automatic start-stop. Then you have your dash brightness, odometer trip, rear parking sensors, AC 120 volt, and heated leather steering wheel controls. Your steering wheel here is also power tilt and telescopic. Hop up here and take a look at the steering wheel controls themselves. Left-hand side here is your controls for your dash display, hands-free communication, volume control. Right-hand side, radio controls on the bottom, adaptive cruise control up top, including sonar and lane departure. On top of your dash here, you'll find this little cutout. Then if you look forward, right along here, you'll find some metrics being displayed. This is your heads-up display system. This is a really nice built-in system. You're able to keep your eye on some of that really pertinent information, such as your speedometer or your compass, without having to take your eyes off the road to do so. To the right of that, you have a built-in storage space with a 12-volt adapter on the left. Underneath is your 12.3-inch infotainment display screen. This is where you go to access much of the information about your daily driving experience, everything from your personal profile, Bluetooth voice, your display, dealer info, apps, etc. Then you have all of your trip information, phone connectivity, and audio listening. This is AM, FM, satellite radio. Full Bluetooth connectivity includes Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and we have optional USB adapters, such as this one on the bottom right corner. Up top, what you saw is your optional navigation. You can choose to connect this through Toyota connected services. Volume control is on the bottom left. Then in the middle here is your controls for your air conditioning system. Up front, we have dual controls, so you and your front passenger can have everything synced up, or you can turn off the sync to have them work together or independently. Defrost for front and rear windshield, as well as your side mirrors. And then as you can see, just like in the rear, we have 3 variant levels for both heated and cooled seats. Blue for cool, red for heat. Left of this is your push start ignition. You have your trailer controls here and here, and then you have your surround view cameras. Give that a press, and your infotainment will turn to a full look around. You can change your perspective at any point in time. You can also pause it if you want to take a longer look. Optionally, you can also change the display color, so if you're looking at it from the higher perspective, your vehicle can match whatever it actually looks like. To exit out of this, you can press the X at the top corner, or simply press that little button again to have it go back to its normal infotainment display. Next to that, traction control 4 ways. Then you have your gear shift, parking brakes in front of it, behind it, 2-wheel 4 high and 4 low. You then have your driving and towing mode options. All sorts of storage spaces throughout the middle here. Starting up front, we'll find this black pad. This is a wireless charging pad. It is compatible with all wireless charging devices. Nice thing is you have little bumpers along the sides and at the bottom, and this kind of textured material on the inside. That means that when you pop your phone in there, it's not going to go flying as soon as you hit the gas pedal. And you can still have a clear line of sight to your phone screen for any notifications coming in and out, while always maintaining and growing your charge. Behind that, you have your little pop-away cup holder space, plenty of wood grain trim all over this middle console. Behind that is the console itself. Sliding tray up top looking inside, you'll find additional chargers and coin holders, and then it does open up like a normal console does. On the right-hand side of your dash, more dual-tone leatherette, wood grain trim, 1794 edition logo, and interior lighting. Walkable glove box down below. Looking upwards on your rearview mirror, 1, 2, and 3 dots are your garage door openers. As we can see, we have a normal reflective rearview mirror here, but if you flip your switch, this now uses the camera view. This utilizes those 2 cameras in between your rear bed lamps, if you remember that. Nice thing about this little feature is that if you have anything inside of your cab with you, whether it's cargo or personnel, and they're maybe getting in the way of your clear line of sight, you can just flip that switch, look directly behind yourself, and not have to be distracted by the inside. On top of there, we have your sunglasses compartment, SOS button, overhead lighting controls, ambient lighting controls on the right, and on the left is where you have the control for your power rear windshield. You can take a look at it in action. Press the button in to have it roll downwards, pull the button up to have it roll up. You can stop it at any point along the way to suit your personal preference. Great for letting a little bit of extra air into your cab. And then of course, we also have the controls for that panoramic moonroof. Thanks again folks for joining us on this full video tour for this Toyota Tundra 1794 edition in the color white. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Automall Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703. And remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.